What happened with the first match? Oh, I can tell you what happened. Alireza basically went and said he was too tired, he couldn't play, this, that, or the other thing. And then magically, as soon as the match starts, he starts playing like a god. He played really, really well. So the whole like being tired and everything was like complete nonsense. And that's why I was actually very upset about it. Because he basically got himself a 20-minute break by making up an excuse that was simply not true. Psychological warfare, fair game. You can say it's fair game, but it's not fair game when you're scheduled to start at a certain time and then the match gets delayed by 20 minutes because of it. Like, there's a slight difference. Alireza cares a lot more about all these things. He, his dad, his brother, all those crazies care more about these things than I ever will, fortunately.
Oh, look at that! He just called.
He make his puns, but I mean,
he just called Alireza's dad and brother crazy.
I mean, says we don't need drama, but let's just be clear. When I played him when it matters, he hasn't performed very well. He's lost every game between the candidates. Right? 1 draw and 3 losses. 1 draw and 3 losses. That's a good job.
How can you say that? How can you lose a match and then make personal attacks towards his family?
Of course, I don't.
And he calls me immature? What does him beating you have to do with his family? Why are you calling his family crazy?
If there were anyone else, I wouldn't care. If there were anyone else, I wouldn't actually be that upset. But Alireza has pulled these stunts. Literally every tournament. Every tournament for the last like 2 years. Go H4, H5.
Weird.
Like, there were mags I've been okay. Like, I would have been annoyed, but I wouldn't have like lost my mind over it. Terrible as like as 90% of what Kramnik says is. The whole chess.com thing with this lag is just absolutely just ridiculous. I mean, he's wrong on 99% of what he says, but there is a 1% of stuff he says that's not completely insane, unfortunately. I mean, does it mean that it would have does it mean it would have changed the outcome of this match or his match against Jose? No, most likely not, but it still shouldn't happen overall in general.